Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Subhankhi. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different, a little interesting, a little skincare-ish. Now let me tell you, I've been preparing for this video for a really long time now. It's been like more than a month that I've been trying, testing, swatching. Oh, I've been taking notes as well. Yeah, I sat down today with my notes. Wow, Subhankhi, what happened to you? I never do that basically. So yeah, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat has gone into this video. So I hope you find this video helpful. So in today's video, basically, I'm going to talk about I'll just give you 4 options of sunscreens that are really affordable but kind of works out really good as well. Now the thing that actually ignited me to do this video is I understood that I buy an expensive sunscreen and it lasts me for 2 weeks because you have to put a lot. I am freaking breaking my bank buying sunscreens. I gotta find affordable sunscreens, okay? So here I am after finding, trying, testing for an entire 1.5 months. Here I am with my notes and 2 trays full of sunscreens. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, I'm super excited. So let's get started without any talk. Let's get started. But before that, you guys know the drill. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my shorts channel, and let's go. So before we actually start talking about sunscreens, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer that I have a full face of makeup on. I think you guys, this is not my face, people. I wish. Now, talking about sunscreen is basically a part of skincare. So I basically wanted to make this video without any makeup on, just my freaking bare skin. But I woke up with an itch to try out new makeup products today. Yeah, I got a bunch of new makeup products. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is my reason for having a full face of makeup on in a sunscreen video. With that being said, let's start. I think I'm going to start with the sunscreen that I have been using the oldest. And I think I have even talked about it for multiple times on my channel. Oh, another thing is that I am going to give you guys this 4 sunscreens. All its pros, all its cons, what is the finish, water resistant or not, price, quantity, formula, filters, everything I'll tell you guys. You pick the one for yourself according to where you live, what's your lifestyle, how many times you can reapply, or what's your skin type, or even your budget, smells, and everything I'll tell you guys. But you pick the one that's the best fit for you because I don't know that. Also, these 4 sunscreens, you can either use it for your face or your body or your neck, wherever you want to. But again, it depends on you, your skin type and everything. I hope that clears out everything. The first sunscreen that I have for you guys is this one. Now this is called the Blessing Trees Sunscreen Lotion. SPF is 50 PA+++. Now though the MRP for this one is sort of 500, but it's always on discount and I think got it at 280 or something, always, and you get 100 ml of product. Okay, let's talk about the packaging a little bit. So it has a nozzle from where the product comes out. Mine is kind of really empty, so I have to take it out like this. Now though it says it's a lotion, but the product is not runny. It's like a thin cream, but it don't drop down your face. Like it's not lotiony runny. Now when I apply and blend it, it doesn't have any shine of its own. It doesn't give a dewy, glowy base. Rather, I feel like it gives a soft matte finish. Now if we consider white cast, it doesn't have any white cast. This won't give any white cast. Darker, dusky skin tones as well. I mean, the formula is like that only. If you blend it, there will be nothing on your skin. I have been using this for more than 1.5 years. Yes, I think this is my 5th or 6th bottle. I do like this one basically, but the only problem I faced on my skin is that it kind of stings your eyes. Some face it more, some face it less, some face it none. So it's like variable. Now my eyes are very sensitive. It gets irritated very quickly. That's why I think I face that stinging way too much. So for me, I had to apply powder every time. But other than that, it was really good. Another important thing is that it doesn't have any smell. I mean, it does have fragrance, perfume according to the ingredient list, but when I smell it, it's very mild, which I really appreciate because I have migraine. So yeah, all in all, I really like this sunscreen. I have been using this for really long, but I think I'm gonna stop for a little bit buying this one because I got really good new options that I'm gonna share later on as we go along in this video. Now it also says that it's a water resistant sunscreen, but actually I do not think that it's fully water resistant. Like if I sweat a little bit, the sunscreen is okay on my skin. But if I work out, I'm dripping in sweat, I see the sunscreen falling down, like running with my sweat, washing off with my sweat. So it's not fully water resistant. If you are like a little sweaty, you are good. Okay, let's talk about the second sunscreen now. Now this sunscreen, oh my god, is surreal because it's so freaking affordable. It still feels like it's a dream. So the sunscreen that I'm talking about is basically this one. Now this is called Sunshade UV Photostable Sunscreen Lotion. And can you see the sunscreen? Yeah, the tube is inside. Now before even talking anything about this one, let's just talk about this tiny little sun. It's so pretty, right? It's freaking everywhere. Like look at this. It's so cute. Now this sunscreen is SPF 30. PA+++, and it retails for, of course, 175 rupees, and you get 50 ml of product. By the way, it kind of looks like this. Okay, now if you look at the tube, you're gonna think that it's kind of full tube. Why are you saying that you have used it for a month? Don't worry, let me show you this one. So basically you can see it's kind of fully empty. I got two. And that's because I got it from Amazon, where you can only buy minimum of 2 of this product. Okay, everything is over. Let's talk about the formula and the filters and everything. Now I genuinely like the formula. Though it says it's a lotion, but it's not. It's a full-blown cream. But the cream is thin, and I absolutely love the finish on my face when I apply this one. Now it gives a really glowy, dewy finish. So if you are oily skin and if you are picking this up, I would say you can, skip your moisturizer. It is going to moisturize as well as protect your skin from sun. Since this is SPF 30, I apply it thrice on my face. Now the white cast. Since it's a cream formula, it takes a little time to settle and get absorbed on your skin. So after 1 to 2 minutes, there's no white cast. There's absolutely no white cast. Just a clear, glowy, dewy base. I feel like it looks so pretty. I have applied a facial oil. It feels like that. It's so glowy and pretty. I freaking love it. The finish it gives, because I have dry skin, so I love it. I think I'm gonna keep using it, keep repurchasing it. But if you consider the high sting, very minimal, and it has got a very pleasant, soothing smell. Now also another thing, if you are wondering, is there any sunscreen which doesn't have any fragrance? I will tell you guys, all the 4 options does have fragrance. So yeah, fragrance is there. So if you are looking for fragrance free affordable sunscreen, this is not the right video. But for me, I don't mind fragrance unless it gives me banging headaches. Other than that, my skin is well and good with fragrance. Now, I have said a lot of times that it's very glowy and dewy, but as it says non-greasy formula, I can vouch for that. It is no way greasy, water, sweat resistant. I actually, I'm going to tell you guys, I apply this almost every day, and it's a freaking summer hot season. In Calcutta, though, it's so humid. I sweat a lot, but it hasn't washed away. But one morning I walked out just after applying this sunscreen, and oh boy, the sunscreen was freaking washing down. So it's not fully water sweat proof, but you're good and sorted if you sweat a little bit. Now let's talk about the most interesting and most important part that really made me trust this sunscreen. Now if we look back, there's a freaking elaborate ingredient list, but it freaking also mentions the critical wavelength that it protects, as well as the UVA UVB ratio. I mean, who does that? Who freaking discloses this much of information on their sunscreen? So that is another reason why I really trusted this one. And of course, the beautiful formula adds it up. I'm gonna freaking repurchase every time. I think this is my go-to nowadays. But though I do have another go-to, yeah, I have a lot of good affordable options that I'm loving. So stay tuned. I'm so excited. Stay tuned. Let's talk about the third sunscreen, because I have a lot to say about this one. Here comes the big guy, really big tube. So what is it? So this is gemblue BioCare Suncoat sunscreen cream. Now, I didn't know about this sunscreen, to be honest, but I saw in one of my fellow bloggers post, Tapaswini Manna, where she talked about this one, and the price point and the amount of the tube, basically the quantity, made me really intrigued to try this one. I have been using this for a really long time now, and I have a lot to say about it. Let's start. But also before that, let me tell you guys, I got it from NetMeds. The SPF of this one is the highest in this video. So it's SPF 60 and it retails for 190 rupees for 200 ml. Yes, oh my god, so affordable, right? It doesn't tell you what's the PA rating, like PA triple plus. Now though we have 4 pluses as well. Only that we don't know, but it also says that UVA and UVB protected. It's an anti-aging sunscreen with vitamin C. Now the formula is also like a cream, but it's a soft cream, not thick cream. I kind of really like the texture of the cream. I really like the softness of it. However, it doesn't suit my skin type, my face. But wait, hold on. Let me tell you why, and why I still included this sunscreen in this video. So first of all, the finish it gives on my skin is absolutely matte. On my face it's matte, and I have dry skin. And let me tell you, I applied this sunscreen after moisturizer, and because of the moisturizer it kind of gave a soft matte finish. But the next day I used this sunscreen without any moisturizer, and after applying for 5 to 10 minutes my skin started feeling a little dry. Like, you get that feeling like it's kind of stretching, it's dry, your skin is pulling and it's so crusty and dry. Yeah. That feeling. You gotta use moisturizer if you have dry skin. But however, a good thing is that it absolutely has no eye stings, nothing. Even after applying sunscreen on my eyelids, under my eyes, everything, I freaking checked and monitored every minute. Let's talk about now the white cast. I saw that after 2 to 3 minutes as well, there's a tiny little bit of white cast on my face. Another very important thing is that, as I said, after 2 to 5 minutes, there's still white cast. But if you don't blend it properly everywhere, when it dries on my skin, it settles on my cracks, pores, wrinkles, creases everywhere. I kind of really did not like this formula on my face. And on top of that, I have 2 really big cons for this sunscreen. First one is that the smell. As I said, the other ones has fragrance on their list, on their ingredient list, but the smell is not overpowering. However, oh my freaking god, it's so overpowering, oh my god. So I basically had a little chat about this sunscreen with another fellow blogger, Miss Makeup Hoarder. Now she also feels the same, like it has got a fragrance. However, she kind of likes the smell. Obviously, person to person varies. Things that I like may not be liked by you, and vice versa. She knows it's strong, but she's fine with the smell. She said that it smells like aftershave. So I think I'm gonna trust her on this because I'm too bad in explaining smell. Now the last very important cons, and because of which I stopped using this sunscreen on my face. So after applying the sunscreen, after half an hour or 1 hour, if I see a little bit of sunscreen, when I start to blend it, it starts peeling. And it did not happen one day, it happened like days, lot of days. And you know, peeling is also very personal. If some formula peels on my skin, it doesn't mean that it will peel on you guys' skin. But however, Ishita, as I said, I had a little chart, it peeled on her as well. So after that, you know, I kind of stopped using this sunscreen on my face. Now I know you guys gonna be like, why did you then even include this sunscreen in this video? And I will tell you why. After I failed to use this sunscreen on my face, I started using it on my neck and on my arms, on my legs. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? It was just freaking absolutely fine on my body. So I think this is really a good one as body sunscreen. I would repurchase this as my body sunscreen and not for my face. And on top of that, let me tell you, 200 ml for 190 rupees is a like steal deal. And when you apply sunscreen on your body, you need a lot because you have freaking a lot of area on your freaking arms, legs. It's hell lot of skin, so hell lot of sunscreen you need to apply. And so 200 ml will last you a really long time as compared to 50 ml, 100 ml, all those face sunscreens. So I think it's a really good idea to use it as a body sunscreen, and hence I'm talking about this sunscreen for so long. I just couldn't say that it's a good body sunscreen. I need to tell you guys about the whole story. It's a really affordable body sunscreen, I would say. But of course, if it works for your face, why wouldn't you use it? Let's talk about our last sunscreen of the day. And to be honest, I absolutely love this sunscreen. Absolutely love it. I think this is my most favorite sunscreen of this video. Without even noticing it, I kept the best one for the last. Anyway, so the sunscreen that I'm talking about is this one. It looks so pretty, by the way. I've never seen a sunscreen bottle like this. Can you see that? It's so freaking unique. It's my favorite one, to be honest, at the moment. I've been applying this like crazy. So it's called SPER Sunscreen Lotion, and when they say lotion, it's really a lotion. The full name is Dr. Reddy's Octinoxate Avobenzone Oxybenzone and Zinc Oxide Lotion. It has SPF 40 and it retails for 148 rupees. Yes, the cheapest for 50 ml. I have never thought I'd get my favorite sunscreen under 150 rupees. Now let's talk about texture, consistency. Now I said it's lotion and it's a freaking lotion. It's like watery sort of running down your face sort of lotion. Totally absolutely watery and fluid and everything. And also that's why when you blend it, it just blends so quickly, so smoothly, giving you guys a bang on nice finish. So I love the finish. It's like a soft dewy finish. It's like glowy as well as not like too glowy, oily dewy. It's not that. There are multiple pros of this sunscreen and that's why I love it, and let's get into all of them one by one. First of all, no, absolutely no white cast. Absolutely no white cast. When I blend it, it blends so quickly. Let me just tell you guys. So when you blend it, it's just your skin only. No white cast, no undertone change, nothing. Secondly, which is I think the most impactful pro in my life when I have to choose a sunscreen, it has zero icing. And you know, I'm such a crazy person when it comes to reviewing products. Yesterday, when I was like freaking completing my whole notes, I sort of applied this sunscreen literally a lot and applied it on my eyelids, under my eyes, everywhere, and waited, and like absolutely no icing whatsoever. That's just made me so happy. This is my constant now. Okay, I'm going to freaking repurchase this over and over and over. So it of course has smell. As I said, none of them are fragrance free. So it does have smell, but it doesn't have any unpleasant or strong overpowering smell. It has a very mild, pleasant, soothing smell. I just love the smell. It's like freaking playing hide and seek. It hides all the time, but when I seek, then only it comes out. I felt like this stays on, stays on really well for a long time. But however, I don't think it's like super water resistant as I said about all the other sunscreens. If you profusely sweat or if you are working out, like basically sweating everywhere a lot, sweat is dripping down your skin, it is going to wash away. But with little sweat, it stays in place. It doesn't washes off. The only thing that I see is like can be considered as a little con by a lot of you guys is that it doesn't have a PA rating, like PA triple plus, double plus, 4 plus, how many, that's not written here, but obviously it says it's a UVA, UVB protected. So yeah, that could be a little con, but other than that, it's a really good sunscreen. And that finishes my whole list. Please try out these sunscreens and don't forget to tell me which one did you like, or even if you have tried any of them, how was your experience? I would love to know. Yeah. So we are finally at the end of today's video. I hope this video helped you because I have been preparing for this video for so long. So I hope you find this video helpful. All the products will be linked in the description box below for you guys to check out. Go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And with that, I'm gonna go now. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull up study to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. Yeah, ooh. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, break bread and and break hearts. Don't get me started now. Break laws